Luna was a dreamer. She loved to close her eyes and visit faraway lands. One night, she dreamt of a sparkling land filled with talking animals and magical creatures. A tiny fairy, with wings like a butterfly, flew up to Luna. The fairy smiled and held out a glowing crystal. Luna woke up feeling excited. The dream felt so real, she could still see the fairy's bright smile. Luna decided to explore the woods behind her house, feeling that something magical was waiting for her. As she walked, the sun shone through the trees, and she listened to the birds singing, feeling a thrill of anticipation. What if her dream was really a sign? Deeper and deeper, Luna ventured into the woods, never having been so far from home before, but she wasn't afraid. The dream had filled her with a strange sense of courage. Just when Luna thought about turning back, she saw it. S1, come find me. Luna gasped in wonder. The trees around her shimmered with rainbow colors, and strange, beautiful flowers bloomed everywhere.
Welcome to Fairyland, Luna.
I'm Sparkle. We've been expecting you.
Luna couldn't believe it. The dream was real, and this magical creature knew her name.
But why am I here?
Fairyland is in danger. An evil witch has stolen our magic crystal. Without it, our land will wither and die.
Luna's heart pounded. She had been brought here for a reason. She had to help.
Don't worry, Sparkle. I'll help you find the crystal.
Thank you, Luna, but the witch is very powerful. You'll need help on this quest.
A small, fiery dragon popped out from behind a bush. He had emerald green scales and shimmering wings.
This is Flare. He may be small, but he breathes fire like no other. And you'll need Whiskers. He knows the forest like the back of his paw, and he can talk. S1. He's adorable.
Luna was amazed. She had a talking cat on her team. S4. Charmed, I'm sure.
So, how do we find this witch?
She lives in the Whispering Woods. That's where the crystal is.
The Whispering Woods looked scary, but Luna was determined to help her new friends. With Sparkle leading the way, Luna, Flare, and Whiskers set off on their adventure. They were an unlikely team, but they had a shared purpose, and they were determined to succeed. S1, let's go! The air grew colder as they entered the Whispering Woods. The trees were twisted and gnarled, their branches clawing at the sky. Eerie whispers seemed to drift on the wind.
This place is creepy.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Suddenly, a group of shadowy creatures jumped out from behind a tree. They had glowing red eyes and sharp claws.
Goblins, they work for the witch.
The goblins lunged at Luna and her friends. Flare breathed fire, driving back the creatures with a roar. Luna felt a surge of fear, but she knew she had to be brave. She grabbed a fallen branch and swung it at a goblin, knocking it off its feet. Sparkle's magic dust confused the goblins, making them bump into each other. Whiskers, claws extended, fought like a furry whirlwind. Working together, Luna and her friends fought off the goblins. Bruised but victorious, they watched as the creatures scurried back into the shadows.
That was amazing, Luna. You were so brave.
They continued deeper into the woods. The whispers grew louder, sounding almost like screams. Soon, they reached a clearing. In the center stood a crooked hut, smoke billowing from its chimney. Luna's heart pounded in her chest. This was it, the final confrontation. They cautiously approached the hut. The door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit room. A figure sat hunched over a cauldron, stirring a bubbling brew. S4, this is it, the witch's lair. The figure turned, and Luna gasped. The witch was old and wrinkled, with a cruel smile on her face. In her hand, she held a glowing crystal. S2, the witch.
You're too late, little ones. The crystal is mine.
She raised her hand, and bolts of dark energy shot out from her fingertips. Luna and her friends dodged out of the way just in time.
We have to get that crystal.
Flare flew at the witch, breathing fire. The witch swatted him away like an annoying insect. Whiskers jumped onto the table, distracting the witch. Sparkle showered the witch with magic dust, momentarily blinding her. Seizing her chance, Luna lunged for the crystal. She grabbed it just as the witch regained her sight. The witch roared in anger and reached for Luna, but it was too late. The crystal pulsed with a blinding light, throwing the witch backwards. The light filled the room, then faded away. The witch was gone. In her place lay the stolen crystal, pulsing gently in Luna's hand. They were battered and bruised, but their faces shone with triumph. They had done it. They had saved Fairyland. Holding the crystal tight, Luna closed her eyes. When she opened them, she was back in the woods behind her village. The portal in the tree had vanished. Had it all been a dream? Then she saw Sparkle, Flare, and Whiskers waving at her from the edge of the woods. They were faint, like figures in a dream, but they were real. Luna smiled. She might never see her friends again, but she would always cherish the memory of their adventure. She had found bravery she never knew she possessed, and made friends she would never forget. And she knew that even though she was back in her own world, the magic of fairyland would always be with her. From that day on, Luna continued to dream. But her dreams were different now. They were filled with the courage and wonder of her adventure, reminding her that even the most ordinary girl could be the hero